Good day, everyone. I have created this presentation for you to help you understand in a better way how to use indefinite pronouns. So let's start. When do we use indefinite pronouns? We use indefinite pronouns to refer to people or things without saying exactly who or what they are. We use pronouns ending in body or one for people. For example, everybody enjoyed the concert. I opened the door, but there was no one at home. Here you can notice that both options are possible. The one that ends with body and the one that ends with one. We use pronouns ending in thing for things. For example, it was a very clear day. We could see everything. My brother found something under the dinner table. In this presentation, we're going to be mostly focused on the way we use indefinite pronouns to talk about people. So let's look at the rules. Rule number 1. We use a singular verb after an indefinite pronoun. For example, everybody loved Sally. Everything was ready for the party. See, the verbs are in singular form. Now let's look at the notes. Although the verb goes in singular, we will use they, their, or them according to the situation. So, everybody was doing their tasks. I will tell somebody that dinner is ready. They have been waiting a long time. If anybody wants a break, they can have it. Rule number 2. We can add apostrophe s to an indefinite pronoun to make a possessive. Let's look at the examples. They were staying in somebody's house. Is this anybody's coat? The police asked everybody's name and address. Someone's child has been crying the whole night. Notice here that we only use apostrophe s with the indefinite pronouns that end with body and one. This means that we only use the apostrophe and the s with indefinite pronouns that are used to talk about people. Now, rule number 3. We do not use another negative in a clause with nobody, no one, or nothing. For example, nobody came, nothing happened. We cannot say nobody didn't come or nothing didn't happen. We can use double negation in sentences. Now, let's look at this table. In here, we can find all the indefinite pronouns we have been discussing so far. And we're going to find their meaning and an example. Let's start with everybody and everyone. Everybody and everyone mean all people. For example, we can start the meeting because everybody has arrived. All people has arrived. Therefore, we can start the meeting. Now, let's look at somebody and someone. They mean an unspecified or unknown person. For example, Clearly, someone killed him. It was not a suicide. Someone killed a person who we don't know. Nobody and no one. Nobody and no one mean no person. Let's look at the example. I phoned many times, but nobody answered. No one, no person answered the phone. Now, finally, we have anybody and anyone. They mean no matter what person. For example, can anyone answer this question? No matter what person, but answer the question. Now, we're going to look at some examples of how to use these indefinite pronouns. The first example is with everybody. Nelson Mandela was a really good leader. Everybody likes and respects him. All people. Now, someone rang the doorbell and then ran away. One person rang the doorbell, but we don't know exactly who. I went to my friend's house this morning, but there was no one home. No person. There was no person at home. Hello, is anybody there? No matter what person. Now, we are going to practice what we have learned in this presentation. In this activity, you are going to look carefully at the picture and then choose one of the options. So let's start. Please first look at the picture. And now let's look at the options. Everyone got wet. No one got wet. And someone got wet. Which option do you think is the right one? Well, if you chose the first option, you are right. The right option is everyone got wet. See, all people. Now, let's look at the picture again, and then let's look at the options. No one enjoyed the party. Someone enjoyed the party. And everyone enjoyed the party. Which option would you choose? If you chose the right option, you chose no one enjoyed the party. Now, let's look again at the picture carefully. And now let's look at the options. Someone enjoyed the party. Everyone enjoyed the party. And I don't think anyone enjoyed the party. Which option is the correct one? If you chose option number 1, someone enjoyed the party, very good. You did well. And finally, let's look at the picture. Let's look at the options. Everyone got wet. Someone got wet. And I don't think anyone got wet. Which option did you choose? If you chose I don't think anyone got wet, you got it right. Now let's look at the note we have here. The correct way to express a negative meaning is to use negative word. This means we cannot use two negative words. So we cannot say, I don't think no one got wet. The correct way to say it is, I don't think anyone got wet. Alright guys, that's it. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you for your attention and I hope you understand everything. If you still have questions and doubts, you can contact me. Bye.